Hello, everyone, and welcome to another class of the Cherry on Top Crafts. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Emily, and today we're going to be showing you our August cherry box.
Yes, we always have a lot of fun putting these cherry boxes together and then crafting with them. We'll be unboxing. This will be the first look that anybody's had at this cherry box. We haven't done any sneak peeks or anything of it yet.
Right.
And then we'll be creating projects with it, and we'll also be giving one away.
Yep, so stay tuned and we'll ask a question near the end for a cherry box giveaway for August.
So, guess let's dive in and start unboxing.
All right.
Okay, here we go. If you haven't heard of the Cherry Box, it's our monthly paper crafting subscription. We do a whole range of different types of products, and we work with a lot of different companies. Yes. Bring you something new, give you something to try.
Yep, there's always paper in it too. Yeah. So they're always going to get nice 12 by 12 paper.
See, we try to do it where it has like it's really gonna hit the scrapbookers and the card makers, but then you can definitely do art journaling or like traveler's notebooks, anything like that.
Yeah. All right.
So let's get going.
Ooh, it's a Pink Fresh box.
Yes. So this entire box is put together using Pink Fresh products.
This is from their Delightful collection. So we have an ephemera pack, a lot of cute sayings in there. Definitely can use for scrapbooking or card making, like Jess was saying.
We have their chipboard flares.
Those are really cute.
Which, they're on their nice chipboard, so they're popped up just a little bit, but they're still pretty thin and just cute.
Not too bulky. And then we have the Pink Fresh stamp. This one's called Happy Dance. So this one's super pretty. It has this nice big floral and has these 5 or so sayings on here that are perfect for cards.
We have some alpha thickers. I know I love using alphas.
Who doesn't?
And I know. I feel like you can never have too many.
Yeah.
And these are just, really cute.
And summery.
Yeah. And pretty colors.
I love thin, too. I really like when they're like thin and dainty. And then this is the vellum embellishments. So they're like the vellum sheets. And so they're not quite like acetate if you don't know what vellum is. It's just, it almost reminds you of like parchment paper. Yeah. But you can still see through it a little bit. So these are really pretty. And those will be fun to make with.
And then you also get one little jar of gems. And we could show all the different color combinations that you could get.
So here are the different colors. So we have a whole range here. We got the purple ones in our box, but there's these 2 different types of blue and then 2 different types of green. And then you also have the clear, which I like, and the black.
And the black,
But a lot of these you can just keep using. Like this one I thought would be really pretty for like a fall. Sorry.
Like, it's a little jar, but it goes a long way.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're little beads, so I think they'd be perfect for making a shaker, would be what I'm going to try to do today. But they do have, we noticed, a little bit of flatness on the one side, so you could still put them down on a layout. So it's like this cute little diamond. I don't know if you can see it.
It's just like little. It's super cute.
Yeah. They're really cute and pretty.
And there's different sizes in here also. Like there's some bigger.
Yeah, and the flat parts on the bottom there, and then it points up like a little diamond. So they're going to look really pretty on like a layout or a card.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could definitely use it as a shaker, or you could use it just as an embellishment.
And the color that you get will be random. So it'll be a fun little surprise in the box.
And then we have these eight sheets of paper, and they're Pink Fresh. So they're nice and durable. I like how thick they are. So we have the pretty rainbow with the flower background. And then this pretty pattern. And then
Ooh,
it does have
some
a lot
cut
of
apart.
yeah, there's a lot of really pretty sayings and stuff in here that you could definitely use. Fussy cutting or cards like this one.
Ooh, yeah.
That one's pretty for scrapbooking for sure.
A lot of florals and just brighter patterns.
Yeah, and I think that's perfect for, I really like this one, the pink plaid. And then stripe with here's some more sayings, perfect for cards and whatnot. But yeah, it's very summery. So a nice summer. I know we're getting excited. I know a lot of releases have come out for like Halloween and stuff.
Oh yeah, and we have all the new Christmas stuff.
Yeah, and it's all so pretty, but we're like, we're still in summer.
Yeah.
This is a nice one for like, I like these more neutral ones.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know. I always try to make like cards for like males or boys, and it's always so hard because I just love all the pinks and flowers and whatnot. But yeah, that's our cherry box. So
yes.
we're gonna start creating now and give you guys a little bit of inspiration here.
All right.
Okay.
Do you know what paper you're using?
I want to use the pink one, but if you also want to use
I think I might use a rainbow one.
Just in case. Because I love this. That's really pretty for a card background.
See, I have these photos that actually I have already scrapbooked once, so that's why they're looking a little rough. But I decided I didn't like that layout, so I am trying again. Because they can't all be winners.
Yeah. Amen.
And I thought these pictures were nice because this is actually my brother and I. It's Aaron.
Aww.
And there's a rainbow in the background.
Oh, yeah. You can use the stripe one.
Yes. Yeah, well, yeah. I was thinking of using the rainbow stripe.
Yeah. And the letters will be perfect, too, if you wanted to do a letter with it.
Do you guys ever redo a layout? Like you're like, oh, I don't like that, and take the photos off?
Yeah.
And try again?
Curious. Or even like a card. Because I've had plenty of cards where I'm like, if that happens to me, I'll just like throw it away depending on, if it can be salvaged or not. All right.
There I have my photos. Sandy said yes, but rarely, because there's so much to catch up on. Jess said she loves the summer vibes of this cherry box.
Yeah.
I know, me too. It's like the more bright summer. Yeah. I do really like cheery. That. Yeah. Yeah, I want to use some of those. Ready? This is a cool cut apart page.
I like that one too, because I was even thinking like you could even cut out one of these blank ones for I like to have for the inside of my card. Like a place for someone to obviously write their sentiments, or even like even this one with the like leaves on it. Maybe I'll steal that one from you.
Yeah, go for it. I think I'll use this because I like the rainbow. And then I have a few, like, where you can see it, I glued on some embellishments from the past layout. So it makes it a little bit trickier because I'll need to cover them up. Well, so not really. Yeah, so I'll just try covering some of this up. But, or also, like, when you're using older photos, that just happens a lot where the photos aren't perfect.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, and then you can give it kind of more of a vintage. That looks really pretty, though, with the rainbow and the pink. That's nice.
So, we'll see if I do a better job this time and don't end up tearing my paper apart.
I hope not.
I also really like this stamp set.
Yeah, that one's so pretty. I was thinking of trying to stamp on here as almost like a background, and doing like, I have a couple of Catherine Pooler, like a darker pink on the pink to see. I might try that. We'll see how it looks. Here's some of these if you wanted those. Let's see.
I'll just keep them as an idea. What I'm kind of thinking now is working with the rainbow that's already here. So I'm going to start laying out some embellishments that kind of coordinate with the layout, or like the colors. So like if I have a pink, I'll put the pink up there, that sort of thing. Or this blue goes with the blue.
I might do something like this one. This one's kind of thin, but I could do like another piece behind it. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do a different one. And then the cherry box too, if you're not subscribed, you can always skip a month if you just want to. If you're not feeling that box, that's fine. You can skip it, and then you can come back. And we always try to have a good variety for you guys. So
if you don't like this month's box, it's going to be a completely different thing next month.
Yeah, and we do always try to have new, not like new product, but just product that you haven't really seen before, maybe, or maybe haven't really tried. That's what I like about this one's nice though, because it's all Pink Fresh and it's easy to work with. So yeah, okay, let's see. Someone just asked what the greetings are on the stamp set. So these say this, thank you, sending a big sincere, which I think is like supposed to be finishing.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So sending a big sincere thank you, and then you're the best, and then every time I think of you, I smile. That's a nice one. I might use that one. And you make me happy dance.
I like that you make me happy
I think
dance.
that's cute, and that's the name of this stamp is Happy Dance, and then the big floral. So, yeah. All right.
I love these vellum pieces.
Yeah.
So here's a better look at the vellum. Like you see how you can still see my finger behind here? So I think that's going to work really, really well with my layout where I want to use the colors behind. So then you're still going to see that color behind, and I like it.
Okay, I'm just trying to get to this flower piece here. Like, I like this one better.
A lot of times I like to back my photos in a color, but I think today I'm going to actually just back them in white because the rest of the whole layout's going to be colored. So for one, it'd be kind of hard to match it, and then also, I don't know, a white Pink Fresh looks really good with white. Like it's that clean, modern look.
Right. Yeah, so I might do something like this on the inside of my card, so backing it, since it is a pattern, the flowers match, so that's really cute. And then I might cut out like a bigger pink piece so it matches the outside, so the inside's like that, and then somebody could write whatever sentiments they want there. So I'm gonna cut out. And then I am gonna try to use the crystals or diamonds as some sort of shaker. Do you guys do shakers a lot? I just saw someone do like a shaker tag, which was really cute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you definitely don't have to just put it on a card. Use it
or put
or even
layouts
on
shakers on layouts.
For sure.
I'm going to pop these up. Sometimes I pop them up off of the, like this background I have. Other times I don't. It's really just whatever I'm feeling that day.
I love adding dimension, and it is a little trickier with cards because you don't want to have too much, especially if you're trying to send it in the mail, but it just adds that little something.
Yeah.
I just like it.
See, I hardly ever send a card in the mail, so I don't mind fluffing it up and all that.
Yes, and when you know you're gonna like see someone and give it to them in person, obviously you can.
And see, when I make cards, I don't even make the envelopes, so I don't even have to worry about it fitting in an envelope.
Right. Well, that's the nice thing too about if you wanted to do like a little gift tag with the shaker, and it could just be like a to from type thing. And then that way you don't even have to make a card if you're not big on card making.
Yeah.
Which I get.
Well, I like making tags more because, well, then I can just put it with the gift and it substitutes for the card, and then I don't have to think of something to write in the card.
Yeah.
Which is the biggest part.
Yeah. That's why I do like using these journaling pieces for the inside to write the sentiment, because it's not so much space. It's a little bit thinner, or it's just smaller than, like, obviously if this were the whole part here. And I'm just gluing this down with some Nuvo and just using glue so I can kind of adjust it if I need to a little bit. So that looks good as like my background. And you could even use that as your sentiment, but I do like my little flowers here. So I'll just do like that. Something like that. I might trim it down a little bit more. Oh no. Did you see Mike and Jess? Mike, we did a live yesterday with Eileen Hall, and that was super fun. You can watch the replay on that. That was a lot of fun. So, but me and Jess have been like crafting for like, I called it craft fatigue yesterday.
Yeah, it's been a lot. We've been doing a lot here.
A lot of different projects, but it's fun. I mean,
yeah, and then we were trying to finish up our projects before these projects, and there's just so many projects.
That's funny. Yeah, so there we go. I like that. I got it lined up pretty good on the inside of the pink, so I like that. And then sometimes I like doing the inside of my card first before I do the outside. And the nice thing about this ephemera is that it's super pretty, first of all, because look how cute. But this is in there, so I'm just going to try to use this as like a little mini shaker. And then there's also, let's see, this one's really pretty. Love Your Smile. So this can go with this as like a shaker as the background. So I might try that.
And I am loving these leaves.
Oh, those are pretty. Yeah, look at the vellum.
Yeah.
Super pretty.
It works really nice going with my rainbow. What I'm thinking is I'm going to do like a diagonal design and try to keep all of it like right here.
Pretty, yeah.
And then, yeah, I'll have my colors going down, keeping it all the diagonal. I'll just try to fill it up without it looking too full. That's the tricky. Because I like the nice full look, but I don't want it cluttered. There's a balance.
Yes, definitely. I think I'm going to put this... I was going to do like an off to the side type. Let me see. Yeah, I do kind of like how the square is meeting like with the plaid there. So like where it's crossing, I might just do it there. Before I do that, I think I'm going to add some embellishments underneath. Vellum is pretty. Wow. I like it. I don't know if I've ever really worked with like embellished vellum.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, how do I want, because I was going to pop them up, but then you're going to see the foam under it.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
So yeah, I guess I'll just use glue and they'll just be like a flatter background. Do I already want to start? I think I might already start
putting stuff
sticking some stuff down.
Why not?
Cause yeah, I'm liking my diagonal.
Oh yeah,
thing.
You know what? Before I do this, I think I am gonna try to stamp on my.
And I think I'll pop up this layer as well.
I'm gonna move my cutting board because I don't really need it anymore.
You guys have
Drop some stuff.
Do you guys have any fun weekend plans?
Yeah.
Do you have any fun weekend plans?
No. I'm excited though to just be home.
Yeah.
We had a birthday party last week, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, it'd be nice to just be home, get the laundry done. You know, all that fun stuff.
Yeah. Fun stuff, it feels good when it's
done.
done.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to...
See, I forgot about that stamp set. I might actually use that
I know.
somewhere in the background here.
Yeah. Where's the... I had it.
What you looking for?
Our Sizzix stamper. My stamp
It's
platform.
right behind you.
I got it right here. All right.
I think, yeah, once you're done, I think I might do some of that stamping
because
before I stick stuff down.
That's what I was thinking too.
And I might try to do it like with the rainbow thing going down, which might be a little tricky.
I'm going to do the flowers. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
you guys
pretty.
can't see me. In the corner here, I'm going to try to do, and I think I'm going to try this Catherine Cooler ink. With this being like not completely centered.
And I know I want, so if I'm keeping all of my vellum flat, because I don't want to see the dots underneath, I'm going to start putting all of my ephemera pieces up on some foam so that I still have some dimension.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So here are, I'm putting, just got like little tiny baby
those are the
foam
best,
dots.
the little baby dots.
I think they're called micro dots. But yeah, so I'm just adding them.
Okay, so I'm using Sangria. And I'm going to stamp this onto here. I love using, obviously, like the Sizzix stamp platform, stamp and stencil, but I like it for the stamps just because if you don't get that clean look you want the first time, like I definitely didn't, I'm gonna stamp. So I'm gonna stamp it again and just, which is fine, but it looks good. I like the color because I was like, maybe I should just do black, but yeah, and it kind of does look like not black, but it's just a darker maroon type. I was gonna say wine, and it's called sangria. So
that is a pretty color.
Yeah, it's like a deep purple.
Oh, I might even go in and so I'm thinking I'll add the stamp, little rainbowy behind my photo cluster thing, and then I'll probably add some splatter as well.
Nice. I love the splatter. Okay. I didn't get it all the way down, but I think since my sentiment part, my little shaker is going to be covering that part anyway, I'm going to just be okay with it. So that looks pretty though, doesn't it? And I was thinking this flower one would be really pretty if you wanted to use some embossing powder and make it like gold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Here you go.
Okay, I'll just try to scoot this, and then I don't know. I'm kind of nervous.
I always get so...
I'm just gonna go for it.
Scared when I do a layout like that. And then I put everything down, and then I'm like, should I take a picture of it? But then when you put it back, usually some of it changes a little, but it always still looks like super good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some more embellishments underneath.
Jess said,
yeah,
she needs to work on her farmer's tan.
Yep, me too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. Okay. Wish me luck here, you guys. This is scary.
Oh, are you doing it like
well,
that?
I was gonna do it like so it's coming out of the like from behind the photos. But I'm scared.
Yeah, that's okay. You can do it.
So wish me luck here. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, yeah, like doing like that.
Yeah.
So and it'll be like I'll be using the whole. Let me pass those. Like the rainbow of colors going down, so it'll kind of coordinate.
And we have all these Catherine Pooler minis, which you can now get individually. So that's cool.
Let's see, I think I've got all my colors. I'll do the pink into yellow. Sage? Is sage this color?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just using that.
Okay. Here, I'm going to do a little boop over here. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay. So then into sage, into hot tub.
I love the names.
And I know. And I might end it there. Okay. Whew.
I see. So you're doing like different ink colors?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Very cool.
Okay. Then I'll start with the pink.
Yeah, she said, okay, so Jess said, I take picture of my layout before gluing it and then it never looks the same. Yeah, because I'm always like...
See, that's what I used to do. I used to do that more, where I'd take the picture because I'm like, oh, I love it like this. But now I don't even bother because I'm like, well, I did it nice once.
Yeah.
I can do it again.
Yeah.
And yeah, even if it's different, it's still nice. Usually.
Usually. Let's see how yours looks.
Scared.
It's gonna look cool.
Okay.
Oh, pretty.
Yay.
It looks like it's in the background.
Yeah. All right. I'm feeling better, guys.
Looks great.
Now I want to do it 2 more times probably.
Nice.
This is such a pretty stamp.
Yeah.
And Pink Fresh makes such nice stamps.
They're really good and thick. And
yeah.
I like the sayings that they have because they're all perfect for cards. So being a card maker, I really like them.
I'm gonna try to rotate this. So, because I don't want it has like this popped up part, and I don't want that to just look like I repeated it 3 times. So I'm gonna rotate it and hope it looks okay. Can
you see the chipboards? The cute little,
Oh yeah.
Almost forgot about them. These are cute. I'm gonna try to use these little chipboard guys.
So right now it really looks obviously turned on its side, but I'm hoping once I get once I add the photo and the photo will cover a lot of it, it'll just look like flowers. And I'll be hiding the stem part. So hoping it won't just look really weird.
So Jess just said she's looking for a stamping tool. Can you talk about the one that we have?
Ooh, yeah. There's actually a lot of really cool stamping tools.
There are a lot of different ones.
I've been using this one a lot. I really like using this one. This one's
the Sizzix, and it's the stamp, and it also is a stencil tool. So, it has like an attachment on the inside. The back of it is sticky, so it just sticks down. That's how it sticks down. And then the stencil part, it works with their stencils. I think you could do it with other stencils. Yeah,
and actually there's an adapter. They sell an adapter.
Okay, yep. So that's what's cool is you can do the layered stencils without it getting out of place. Because that's, I think, the hardest part about layered stencils is like making sure it's lined up perfectly. So,
and even when you're not using the Sizzix stencils, there's that universal thing. So then you just
I didn't know that.
You figure it out once, and then you can just do them.
Yeah, that looks good. I like that.
Okay, and then I want to do, or maybe I'll do another one over here. And then what else is there? There's the.
We just did a video it last week on the We Are did, but that one's more for wreaths, but it's like a rotating stamping wheel. That one's called the Rotating Precision Press, I think.
So that one, and actually, that one was nice. It's
Yeah.
a little bit smaller, but you can still stamp like 12 by 12 layouts on it.
You can. And
Which
colors.
I did like that one.
Mhm.
I was surprised how much I liked it. Not
Yeah.
like I was surprised, but
No,
I
not in like a bad way.
I just
but just yeah, me too. And
I liked it.
because it was small, but it was, which is nice because it's not like this big another big tool. It was a little bit smaller, and it just rotates and it keeps your paper in with a magnet. So there's that one too. This one we do use like all the time though. This is the one I think we use most often.
Then there's also the wheel one from
Is that
Altenew?
Altenew, yeah.
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 And actually, we have one on the desk over there, but I haven't tried that one out yet. The only thing with that one is I don't think it fits a 12 by 12 paper, or does it?
I don't. Yeah, I thought it did, but I'm
It
not
might. It
100%
might.
Sure.
So I haven't tried that one yet. So I don't know.
There's a lot of different options.
I don't know if we helped you or confused you more.
We like this one. I use this one all the time.
I would recommend this one. This one's the Civics one.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like I said, we've been using it a ton, and I have not had any problems with it. And I don't like stamping without it.
It is, once you have it, that's the only hard thing is like
you can't
go back.
You can't go back to the acrylic block. No.
I think for me too, like as a card maker, I was like, this is so genius because like if you don't get the sentiment right, then it's just you don't get it right. And what if you're stamping on your actual card? And that's the benefit of it, I think. But obviously you can use it like we are or like Jess is too, for scrapbooking and whatnot.
Yeah, and that's the thing with this one that I really like is that you can use it with 12 by 12. Like this surface is probably 12 by 9, but you can have the layout just go right off the edge. Excuse me, I dropped. Sorry, I dropped a leaf. So yeah.
I just cut out a little bit of acetate sheet to use for my shaker, and I just did it a little smaller than my frame here, and I'm just going to use a really skinny cherry tape I have, and going to adhere it on that way so that the glue doesn't get on the acetate and then makes it all kind of gross. I don't know how else to say it. It just, glue. It gets on something it's not supposed to. It gets a little icky, so I don't want that. So I'm just putting this on with some cherry tape.
Okay, I think I'm done with the stamping part.
That's so pretty. I love that you did that. The different colors.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And it just adds a little bit something else to the background.
Yep, absolutely.
And I don't even know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, you'll have to hold it up because it looks really, really cool.
But there, see, and then I turned them on their sides here, but it'll be covered by the photos. And there.
Super pretty.
So now I'm going to add some splatter. Lately I've been grabbing this for splattering.
That's really nice.
It's an acrylic paint pen, and yeah, it's been nice because then you don't have to do a little puddle of paint that you water down.
Yeah, it's just like right there.
It's
for
just
you. You don't have
it's
to
right there.
Get like a whole set out, like get the paint out, and
I just get the paint flowing by pushing down on the nib a little bit, and then I just flick it.
Nice. So do you have any weekend plans?
We're going to be going camping for the week.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So I'll be gone next week.
Mm-hmm.
Every year we do this big family, it's like our family reunion that we do every year.
Yeah.
Because we have a very big family, and they are all spread out throughout the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the one time a year when
You guys all
everybody
see each other.
comes together.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
Okay.
You never know when to stop splattering.
Yeah, it is hard to.
I
That
love
looks
it.
awesome.
I love it.
I might splatter on my card.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy with the pen.
Yeah, it's just right there.
Okay, I'm cutting more acetate because I got glue on mine, ironically, after talking about that.
Now, oh, I don't know if you can reach the heat tool.
Oh, yeah. Let me grab it for you.
Might be a big reach.
That's okay.
So then I don't have to wait as long for all of my drops to dry. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so now I'm just putting my acetate sheet down onto the back of my shaker part. It has the cherry tape. Alright, so that looks good. So now I have a little window. I love like window type cards.
Yeah.
So this will
Oh,
go
look at that.
on top of there. So can I have the gems? Okay, so I might open my card.
Shaker
It's getting
time.
a little. So I'm gonna take some of the beads. I do need some foam tape.
Hmm?
Like, yeah, I think I have.
Mm-hmm.
This one might be nice.
Yeah. Thick.
Oh, these are so pretty. They're I don't know if you can see the purple. It's just so pretty. I like purple though. It's like my favorite color. Do you think that's too many?
No, I think that's good.
Okay. So you want to make sure like your surface area, you know, obviously if I was doing the whole card, which you could do, you can add more. But for this one, since it's just a little piece in the corner, I don't want to add too many. So now I'm going to take my foam and I'm going to do, so I have this foam tape, which is probably like the 1/4 of an inch.
Yeah.
Okay. This is our 1/4 of an inch cherry tape. And then I'm going to put this on. So I think this will be a good size. Probably won't see it on there, right?
Yeah, I think it looks good.
So I'm just going to cut this.
Okay, I think is this dry enough? Okay, I think it's dry enough to at least add the photos. I'm thinking I'll stick down the photos and then I can start doing all my other layering and embellishments and all that. Those gems are really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
They also have like crystal ones. I don't know if we have them out. But I've been using those a lot too.
Oh, yeah.
For a long time I was just like grabbing one color at a time of like the gems that I wanted to use, and then I was like, we just need the whole set. We really need the set.
Yeah, which is nice because they do sell them as the
Mhm.
as the set. So if you wanted, you know, obviously more than the one. Okay.
So yeah, with the cherry box, you can try it out, see how you like it, and then get the set. Because you're gonna go, I wish I had this in green.
I wish I had it.
I wish I had
it
it.
in
Yeah.
orange.
Yeah. Yep. Or like for this layout, I'd love to do a rainbow of all the different gem colors.
Yeah.
Like, you know, have my reds, my yellows,
Mhm,
like how I'm doing with the entire layout.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the important part of the shaker. I have the foam down and they're all touching. You don't want any space in between. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, isn't the window cute? I love it. You don't even really need gems. I think you could do, I've done it before where you just have like a saying like this on the inside. Or you could use other things beside beads. Which would be fun too. So now I'm just going to take the foam off. or not the foam off. I'm going to take the backing off of the foam tape. And, oops. You okay?
Well, that's where I wanted it anyways. Okay.
All right, so now I'm just going to carefully place this straight as I can right on top of my image here. Okay. And there's my shaker.
Cute.
I feel like I could have added more beads, but I'd rather
be able to read it.
See it.
Yeah.
And sometimes they get stuck and stuff, but they'll eventually shake around. So that's fun. So there's that. So I'm gonna just keep decorating the front here. And obviously I'm probably gonna make more. Well, I always make 3 cards typically for the cherry box, just to show you how you can do it. And I'm definitely going to be using these sayings like you make me happy dance and thank you, but I like this one because it says love your smile. So I think that looks good.
Yeah,
I'm just going to add some more embellishments on mine here.
I'm just trying to get these leaves to go under my photos. It sticks pretty well with just touching the foam. So like I lift up my photos the tiniest bit and then they're just like stuck.
Oh, really?
So these I might not even really have to add anything else to them. Let's see.
We're just going through the ephemera. There's a lot of ephemera in here. Some are flowers and butterflies, but a lot of it is more sayings and stuff. So it's really great for layout and card making. Super cute. I love these vellum ones.
I'm already liking this layout better than my first one.
Yeah, that one's super pretty. I like it.
So we're doing good. And I love these butterflies.
They're really pretty.
Butterflies and florals are things that you can just add everywhere.
Absolutely. I like the gold ones.
Yeah. Gold where the yellow is.
Here are these two, Jess.
Oh, yes. Those. Yes, I definitely want those.
Yeah. I know, I'm trying to figure out which one. Oh, I kind of like this watering can. My flowers.
Yeah, let's see. And I just needed more yellow embellishments. So, and I'm going to pop these up on some dots.
I was thinking that too. I'm going to do one on the back here, and then I might do one on like a dot. Let's see.
Ooh, these are sticky. Let's see.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay, so there. And now that I have it on the dot, I can move it around a little bit. Not just stick it for good.
That's a good point.
And maybe I'll do a pink. And I'm more going for the color rather than what they all say. But I mean, most of these things work pretty well for a lot of things.
I feel like I want something, I need something since I did this kind of in the corner. I want something on the right side here. So I'm just kind of moving stuff around. I actually took my dot off, but I do like those things that matter. We talked about in one of our classes about the layering and how like the clumping is kind of all about touching each other. Mike said he likes the wreath. Yeah,
The wreath is
I'm thinking
cool.
I might trim it and then put it kind of pop it in, but I didn't want to.
Or you could even, I mean, the wreath is cool, but you could even like cut off each section.
Oh yeah,
and like
there are the
color block it.
Different colors of each one. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna start here. I'm supposed to cut it a little bit.
Okay, I'm liking it. Maybe a darker blue down or green. Okay. And a lot of these things work really well with rainbow photos. So if you have rainbow photos, they work pretty well.
Yeah. I kind of like this positivity right there, kind of tucked under, just because the green heart. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm always in the corner here. Do something like that, and then I'm trimming these. So,
there, maybe.
Do you guys use shakers, or have you done? Oh yeah, she said I'm moving the card up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so here's my card. I might try to do something like this. I'm liking that. It's looking good. Because shakers always intimidate me for some reason. I was a little nervous doing this one, but I did it. But they're so cute.
They're cute.
If you've never tried them, they are pretty simple. You just make sure the foam tape is all touching each other.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing I learned, was because I've had issues where like my stuff will fall out of my shaker and I'm like, no. But you just gotta make sure all the foam is
touching.
Yeah, touching each other. So I like these leaves like that, I think. Kind of adding to the stamp. It's like the stamp's kind of coming off the page.
And then I'm just starting to put my embellishments on. The vellum, when I've used vellum in the past, I've noticed like the less glue the better. But with these, I don't really notice any like problems. Well, because sometimes with vellum, like when you get it wet, it just warps. But I'm not noticing that this time. But I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, mine, I did glue down this vellum strip in the back here, and it got a little bubbly, but then once it dried, it kind of flattened out. So it was fine. And it may be like I added kind of a lot of glue, so you probably don't need that much.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
To be honest, I was like putting it on there.
Usually I try to add as little glue on my vellum as I can. But I'm not noticing any problems.
And I might put some gems on the outside of my card. Because why not? Alright. So I'm just kind of doing this fun... kind of like branching out type. Away from the window area, my shaker. Maybe we can ask our
about
question.
The giveaway.
Yeah. We do give away one cherry box. So we want to know what you guys would do with the little crystals, with the little gems. Like, what would you use them for? Would you make a shaker, or would you just glue them on, or as an embellishment? What do you think? Like, what would you actually do with them?
I use them all the time just to add, kind of like how I would add splatters on a page. Yeah, just like scattered here and there, like in little groupings. And say that's how I use it the most. I also love using it with shakers, because shakers are so fun.
They are fun. Once you get the hang of it, it's not that big of a deal. Do
you feel like it went smoother this time?
Yeah, I feel like I did good. And I think too, it can be, I think scary to put, like I was telling Jess here, that it's scary for me to like put it down on the, to put it down straight. So when you do have a big area, so the smaller one I kind of like, because you can just do it in a small area, or you could do it on a tag, which would be a lot of fun, I think. Let me see here. I like these dots a lot. They're super thin, so they're not like too bulky.
These dots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, sorry, they're called chipboard, but they're so, and they're chipboard, but they're just so nice and kind of thin. I don't know, I like thinner stuff like that.
See, that's kind of funny, because I liked them because I thought they were thick. And I like thicker stuff like that.
But if you put them on a cherry dot, they really, like, pop up.
Yeah. Yeah, like, they're not bending at all.
Yeah. That's really funny.
It's funny. So it's like, you kept talking about them being thin, and I was like, oh.
Are they, okay. So here's one with, like, there's the cherry dot, but they're thin. I think, for me, for, like, when I always think about making a card, and, like, kind of the thinner the better, and the more, like, compact, flat-wise you can make it, so I'm always my mentality. Yeah. So, but I love adding,
where when I'm doing, making layouts, I like them thick.
I
like all the dimension.
Oh, let me use this. I'm going to use more foam, and I'm going to put this on this pretty banner that says Walking on Sunshine. And I just like the purple with the purple gems in my shaker. And I think this will be a nice little touch on the top of my card. I'm going to do it like that. And then I am going to get some string probably after, so that I can put a little ribbon or something on there. Or you could just leave it.
So I'm doing pretty well at hiding all of the things on my...
Yeah, that looks great. You can't even...
Yeah, notice. On my page here. Take off all these.
And then we haven't even used that, guys, it's really pretty stickers.
Oh, the alphas.
But you could definitely do, I was thinking, like, for a card, you could do, like, I thought I saw one in here that said, like, happy or something. Like, amazing, and then you could do another word, with the thickers to make, like, a card sentiment type. Yeah, that looks good. I think I'm going to add some gems just onto my card randomly here.
Make sure I'm not missing any embellishments I want to use here.
That actually sticks on very nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, because it is pretty flat. I didn't realize how flat that was. The backs.
Okay, what am I going to glue this one down?
Do you want some gems?
See, I think I want rainbow gems. So, I might do a lot of gems.
Yeah.
So I might do that.
Nothing wrong with that.
I might do that after the live, so you guys aren't just watching me glue a bunch of gems on.
Oh, hi, Tiffany.
Hey.
Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
Hi, Laura. All right. These are nice and big too. Like there's definitely different sizes, but I keep grabbing I like the big ones.
Of the gems?
Yeah.
See, I always go for the smalls.
We're just opposite.
We're
today.
just so opposite. I know.
I like
the
thin and then the big gems, which I guess doesn't make sense.
The difference between the card makers and
yeah.
the scrapbookers, I guess. That's funny.
That is funny.
See if there's any good embellishments under here. Under here.
Oops,
Okay.
yeah, I stole your gold butterfly.
No, that's fine. I just am looking for... I feel like I need more greens.
Could cut that out.
Not green enough. But...
There might... Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of sayings in there.
Yeah. This might be too big.
I'm probably going to use one of those sayings on the inside of my card.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan, too, of, like, making cards that you don't have to have. I mean, obviously, we have this beautiful stamp set. Yeah, the paper is great, isn't it, Tiffany? But I'm a big fan of being able to make cards without needing, like, stamps or anything like that. So you can definitely use, like, a collection kit or something like this where that has all the ephemera and the paper that has all those, like, cute sayings and stuff. And, like, I didn't really stamp. I just stamped the... Obviously, I'm going to use the sentiments, but I just stamped the flower on this one. It's so green. Oops. It's kind of blue, but...
Yeah, that might be okay.
Or did you want this one?
I was debating on this one.
I like this gold butterfly.
Okay, that might be a good cluster. Are you using that green leaf? This one?
Yes. No, I'm just...
I don't need it.
No, I'm joking. No. Where did it go? Here. I'm really not using it. I was just messing with you.
It might not be green enough anyways.
I'm gluing the butterfly down, guys. I like it.
Yeah, I don't think
too much glue.
It's got a little yellow in it. I'm really sticking to my my rainbow.
What about this?
Yeah, I think that one might be it.
There you go.
Because I could have this here.
Yeah, stick with the theme, man.
And then I can cluster a little bit. Sometimes I need some rules. So that's...
Keeping yourself in check.
Keeping myself in check.
Are you going to put a butterfly on these? A rainbow one?
No, because
it's not allowed.
It's not allowed. That's a hard no. That's it. Because then it wouldn't be in the color.
It looks so good. The gold and the pink. I'm just messing.
Do you guys ever give yourselves these strict rules?
Usually we always talk about no rules.
No rules.
But it's a good challenge too. Like trying to stick with the theme there.
It's kind of funny because usually I'm very no rules.
Yeah.
But rainbow layout calls for rules.
That looks pretty good. I like this. I realize the more lives I do and the more like videos I do, I say like the same things over and over. I do realize that. I'm always like, that looks pretty good. I'm always saying that.
I think it's really funny. Well, because Rachel and I have done a ton of them together. And then we'll start making the same sounds. So like we'll just both be doing it and then
yeah.
Or, oh. But it'll be at like the exact same time.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like, because we're live.
Yeah.
So we need to keep you guys entertained.
Yes. We have to keep talking.
But sometimes we're so focused that all that can come out is a So it's like there will be a little lull or something, and then we're both
That's funny. I like this yellow one. I'm going to use a cherry dot on it. I like your idea of doing a cherry dot and then you can kind of move it around and see. Those are quite sticky. Because, you can kind of see the vellum, how it got a little bubbly from the glue. A little bit.
Yeah,
I tried to use a very thin amount.
I had a little bit on my gold, but I think the gold is the only one.
Okay, so Jess said, love the diagonal layout, Jess. And then Mike said, way too logical for me.
No.
And Tiffany just laughed.
Crafting. This is too logical for me, too.
Usually this is not like chess to do the rules.
The rules, yeah.
Gotta mix it up every now and then.
Yeah.
And this is kind of my process for when I do make cards. Like I start and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. I'll add a little bit of crystals here, and I'll add a little bit of that there. Just, I think that's, and same with yours. Like, just go with what you're feeling. Follow your heart.
Yes.
I'm kind of just pressing. I'm kind of just trying to see if the heat of my finger on the butterfly, it's kind of taking away the bubble a little bit of the glue. But it's fine. It doesn't look bad or anything. There's my shaker. And look how busy my card got. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, you like a busy card?
I like it. I kind of like it.
Yeah, the more crafting I do, the more maximalist I get with things.
Yeah.
Because I just love everything.
Yeah. And I do like a good clean
I
card.
do too.
Like a nice simple, you can definitely take the stamp set and do a nice simple thank you card. I'll probably do that and show you guys that next week on the blog. But I mean, it's fun to like do something kind of bold and different if you're feeling it. And then I think I'm gonna glue this on the inside so that lines up with, so you can do your writing. And then I was gonna find a sentiment too, which I might do after. But I'm gonna use some cherry tape.
And then I'm planning to still add dots on my page here.
Oh,
like
yeah,
coordinating.
Those are pretty. Yeah.
And that'll just kind of fill up the rest of the area. See, I think when you do a rainbow, you can add a lot more without it looking like too much because the colors all coordinate.
Yeah.
So it all kind of just becomes one.
Yeah. Sadie said, "Do the inside of the card." Okay, I will. Okay.
If you twist my arm.
Do you have thicker cherry tape over there?
There's this.
Is that foam? I just need like a regular.
We got the 2-incher?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Do you have the whole thing of gems? Ooh, can I have the whole thing of gems?
Yeah, I guess. This one?
The whole thing.
Oh! She's cheating. Remember, you're only getting one. But this is going to look so pretty.
But this will make you want to buy the whole thing. Because I'm going to do some pinks up here, some yellows here, some greens, and then some blues. And how much fun is that? Ooh, more things. Okay, I'll put those away for now.
I sometimes get like distracted when I'm crafting, and I'll be like, ooh, this will be great on the front, and then I kind of forget about like the inside.
Yeah.
Or like I just keep going with it. Okay, so here we go. This looks gonna look cool because it does match the pattern on the inside of the paper I used. I love using double-sided pattern paper to make cards. I like it. I know a lot of people just use white, and that's totally fine because you can add your own stuff on there. But I just think it's nice. So there's the sentiment part, and you can write whatever your nice things there. And then, okay, so here's all these sayings. I think there's, oh, these are cute too. Oh, these are cute too. I forgot.
Yeah,
about
those
these.
are cute.
They kind of look like the little garden.
Yeah, that's like seed
packs. Yeah. I think that was what they were going for. So I think I'm going to go with my front of my card. I like to make sure it all makes sense, obviously. Love your smile. So I think I'm going to go with a lot of good sayings on here. I think I'm going to do the "You're a whole lot of lovely." I like that. Because it's just something nice you're saying about the person. Okay.
And
my cutter.
How I like to put these dots on is I do a lot of groups of 3s or 2s, and I just add the glue dots, and then
that's what I do.
And then I go back. So we do
I probably got that from you.
We do some similar things today too.
Yeah.
It's
we're
not
total opposites.
We're not total opposites. The card maker and the scrapbooker. And I tried to mix up my clusters to have different sizes. So I said like there's a big, medium, and large of these. So I'll do a big, and then a medium and a large in one cluster.
Nice.
Or if it's a cluster of 2, I'll do a medium and a small, or I just mix it up.
I like that too. I'm just trimming my card down, or my card, just my saying for my card.
And these are nice because, they have the color, but they're still pretty clear, so it kind of matches.
Yeah,
like
they are a little
yeah.
like you can't see through them completely, but you can see through them a little bit.
So they coordinate a little bit more than they might if they didn't do that.
Oops, sorry. Okay.
Just got my glue arm going.
Alright. Let me try to do, let's see. This is obviously really pretty. And this is the same as the front of my card. I might do that and then add in some other stuff here. Ooh, some of these might be cute. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so this is already trimmed up for me, which is one I think I was gonna use earlier, but then I made it too thin, so that works out.
And these, I was a little worried at first, thinking that it might be hard to tell which side is up, like which side has the point and which side has the flat side, but it's really not hard once you get them in your fingers.
Okay, so I'm just putting the cherry tape. What's nice about the cherry tape is, like, yes, I could use the appropriate size and do my quarters, but I was able to just rip it. It's easy to rip, to tear, so it's not, you don't need to use, like, if you don't have the adhesive scissors, which are good for cutting adhesive so they don't get too sticky, you can just rip them. And get them in the perfect spot. It's still nice and durable. So let us know if you're, what you're gonna do with the crystals, so you can be in the running for a giveaway.
Sandy said she loves cherry tape. Me too.
Yes,
I love cherry tape. Use it all the time. All the time. We talk about our favorite glue a lot, which is this Nouveau glue. And I do use that a ton, but I think I use cherry tape more.
Yeah. I do like this little thing too. Just saw this. It's one of the ephemeras that matches my flowers. But I do like this. Ooh, this is pretty too.
Just seeing it come together is exciting.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe I'll do something like that, because it's kind of playing on that a little
more
bit.
Gems here and there. See, if I were to add this many gems and they not coordinated with the colors, I think it would be too much. Too many gems.
Yeah.
But because they coordinate, or at least that's what I'm just telling myself, I can add a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, the foam cherry tape too. That's what I used for my shaker. Worked perfectly. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just trying to find the right type of pattern here. All right.
Okay. I think I'm done.
All done?
I think so. Oops. Spilling gems. Or if you're somebody who uses enamel dots on your layouts, I would use them just like how you use enamel dots. You know,
Yeah. Yep.
like
Exactly.
you stick them here and there.
Mhm.
It's just a little. It's like a shiny enamel dot.
Mhm. And I like the cherry dots too. Like sometimes when I do want, like, I'm gonna put this up on some cherry dots for a little bit of lift, but it's just the perfect, and you can stack them, but it's not super thick. They're not super thick. They're just enough. I like that. I'm probably gonna add more embellishments after, you know, just some more dots and maybe some of the stickers or something. But yeah, there you go.
Yay!
Can you show yours? It
Sure.
looks so good.
Okay, I think I already showed it, but now you can see it with the dots.
Yeah.
Sandy said she hopes she's happy that I'm happy with this page, and yes,
Yeah.
I'm much happier with this
Do you like
page.
it better?
I don't think I'll.
You're not gonna tear it apart,
I'm
right?
not gonna
That's
tear
really
it apart.
pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I like it.
Okay, so here's my card. It is pretty and busy, and there's my shaker. You can see the gems moving a little bit. Got the stamp on the background, and then the little dots and a bunch of ephemera and the gems. And then there's the inside.
I like the inside.
Yeah, it's nice and
This
clean.
looks really nice with this.
Yeah, and that's what I do with a lot of my cards is I'll just use the same pattern paper on the inside because typically one side is a lot busier than the other, and putting that on the flower background would have been just a little too much, but and then I used one of the journaling cards for that. So, yeah.
I also like this side how it makes the writing part smaller.
Exactly. Well, yeah, I did that for you.
Thanks. That's a card that I could fill.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, have a good day,
Yeah.
love Jessica.
It's nice and
We're
thin.
done.
So yeah, those are our projects, and we can't wait to see what you guys are going to make with the cherry box.
Yeah. So make sure to comment
Yes.
what you would do using the little gems for a chance to win, because we're giving away a cherry box.
Yeah.
So whether you use it on a page like how I did, or use it in a shaker, or if you have some other really cool ideas that we could test out,
let us know.
Let us know.
We're excited to hear.
And you have until July 25th to subscribe to receive this box.
Yes.
And like we said, you can, the longer you subscribe, the better deal you get, and you can pause your subscription for a month anytime. So, yeah, there's a lot of benefits to it.
Yes, it is. Yeah, you can't really go wrong. So subscribe, and then you can get this pretty box for summer and make pretty summer cards and layouts, and then show it to us on our gallery.
Yeah. So thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for popping in.
We'll see you next time.
Bye. Have a good